What do I feel about forgiveness? This is Joseph here today. That's what I'm going to be talking about. What do I feel about forgiveness? When you truly forgive somebody, you just wipe the slate clear. When you forgive somebody, it's very helpful to you. But a lot of times you're going to be reminded by that person. But my thing is, when I forgive people, I just treat them differently. Thank you very much. My thing is, I'm going to be a little guarded, and I will have like boundaries set up when I forgive somebody. A lot of time when you forgive somebody, you just got to leave them alone, you know, because you don't want to never ever have to go through the same thing again. Because a lot of times when people do things, they don't intentionally do it, but that's just the way that they are. When they do something, when people show you who they are, that's who they are. You can't change nobody because they're gonna always be who they are. And a lot of things, a lot of people they don't realize that they are doing it, but some people do things intentionally. And my thing is, what you basically got to do when you talking to people and stuff like that, you gotta let them know what time it is when it comes down to you being hurt or whatever the case may be. And you don't always got the grandstand, because a lot of people they like the grandstand when they have their grievances and stuff like that. You just pull the person to the side and you talk to them. You have like a good conversation with them. A lot of times when they do things and stuff like that, it be that they feel in a certain way, they may don't like you. Thank you very much. Everybody is not gonna like you. So the whole thing is all about a lot of times it's insecurities. A lot of times they see something within you that they don't have within themselves and they just go just like that. So you got to just live your life and be free and humble and stuff. So you got to do what you need to do in this day and time. So that's what I'm here. I'm here to talk about forgiveness and how to forgive, how to move on, and how to stay strong. Because a lot of times when people do different things that's hurtful or hateful, a lot of times they're doing these things because they just don't really understand you as a person, and a lot of times they may don't like your attitude. You may have like a good attitude, a good positive attitude and stuff like that, or sometimes you're gonna rub elbows against people. But my thing is, who want to go through life bumping each other elbows? Give people space and time to heal and stuff like that. When it comes down to forgiveness and stuff like that, sometimes as human beings, we let so much time pass by, and we may not never resolve the things that we need to resolve in life. But at the same time, we got to continue to move on with life, and we got to progress as human beings and grow and be strong, be the people who we need to be in this day and time. If you come in here and stuff like that, you can leave your comments down and stuff like that. Or, if you stuck and you didn't never forgave nobody, or the person that you wanted to forgive and stuff like that, or it was too late or whatever, just give me your story, in the comments and stuff like that. That's what it's all about. When you are able to come somewhere and you can put your problems down or whatever the case may be. But a lot of people like to do this thing right here though. It's kind of crazy in this day and time. You don't know who to really talk to. So a lot of times, I just like deal with stuff on my own internally and stuff like that. But I learned over the years, a lot of stuff may not get fixed. You can't be the only person that fix anything. When you forgive somebody and stuff like that, they may not forgive you. So we looking at the person's actions, and a lot of times people let you know who they are by the things that they do, and the way how you can avoid conflict in this way. Just disassociate yourself from them, and feed them with a long handled spoon. you know and that's the way how I go about doing things and stuff like that. You ain't gonna always try to get me the same way. You may got me one way one time, but you will never do that again because I won't allow it. A lot of times things happen to us because we allow things to happen. So you can only give people so many chances in this day and time. But if you take the chances away from them, maybe they'll come around and do what they ought to do, but you can't fix everybody. Thank you very much. So that's what it's all about right now. You're just doing what you need to do in this damn time. So I'm just like really happy about when it come down to this thing called forgiveness and stuff like that. When it come down to loyalty and stuff like that, um, people gonna say what they gonna say. A lot of times, people saying things just with emotions and stuff like that. They're not really thinking. A lot of times, people like to burn them bridges and stuff like that because they want to make you feel bad because the way how they feel. The only thing I just ask them, how you doing today? How you feeling and stuff like that. That's what I always ask people before I have a conversation. You'll know just by those words right there. How are you today? How you doing today? And you'll know rather to take the conversation or not. So sometimes you gotta say the key words and know how to conversate with people. If they saying certain things that's negative, just disassociate yourself and move on and do what you need to do in this damn time. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm just like that. That's how I do things and stuff like that. And it just got so much negativity all the time. I was just like, okay, I'd rather not deal with this today. So I just cut it short. I say, okay, it was good talking to you, but I really got to run, you know. And I'd be like, okay. Because the thing is, it takes up a lot of your time, when you're dealing with people when you're not supposed to be dealing with. Because you might meet the right person to talk to, and you be all drained out because you talk to the wrong people. So that's what it's all about in this damn time. Learning how to be better communicators, learning how to be better producers and stuff like that. Learning how to bring better content. And the thing is, with this content game, you just going by your experiences, and that's what it's all about. When you have better experiences, you bring better content. Thank you very much, because it's all your experience right now, experiences and stuff like that, and things that you don't been through, things that you don't overcame, and things that you may be going through right now. So that's what it's all about right now in this day and time. When it come down to content and stuff like that, some days you be like, oh, I don't know what to really talk about. Maybe this not that. Maybe that's not your time to really say anything. Maybe it's just your time just to get and write down the different scenarios, what you can talk about, like in the future and stuff like that. Sometimes we need to be journaling and putting the things down, what we can talk about in the future, so we are able to do what we need to do in this day and time. Growth is everything, and we can go back. If you are a journal type of person, you could go back and look at the things which you said last year or whatever. A lot of stuff when you put down in journals and stuff like that, a lot of that is manifestation and stuff like that, and a lot of stuff being manifested. And the thing is, when you're manifest to be revealed, when things start to be like an affirmation, and when things are confirmed, you start to see like, damn, you may stumble up on that tablet and stuff like that, and you say, you know what just happened to me? I wrote it down, already. So a lot of stuff be predestined, and a lot of stuff is like things that we are expecting when we put stuff down, when we are journaling and we are putting stuff down. It's a lot of stuff. It just come to pass and stuff like that, because that's where we are right now. We are in a point when things is really like prophetic, and thing comes to prophecy, thing come to pass, what we do in this day and time. So that's what it's all about right now. And my thing is, we have to learn to forgive. And my thing is, it's hard sometimes to actually forgive people. A lot of people, you just need to let go. In some cases, a lot of times, you may not forgive a person, but my thing is, it's best to forgive. You won't never forget, but my thing is, try to forget what's hurting you. Thank you very much. Try to forget what's hurting you and replace what hurt you. Thank you very much. Because a lot of times people may look at you brand new. Thank you very much. They may not remember the things what they did to you, especially when you transform and when you growing and stuff like that. When you growing, you gonna be glowing, and people gonna be like, who is this person and this and that. But my thing is, I'm the same person that you disrespected. Thank you very much. Now you want to come around and then now you want to be nice and stuff like that. Nah, it's just not happening. Thank you very much. When my time, when it's like my season and my time, thank you very much. A lot of time God have us camouflage and stuff like that. When He have us camouflage, a lot of people like to like try to throw stones and do all kind of crazy stuff, you know, to us. So the thing what we got to do, we got to know what to do when the season comes. And a lot of times that's what we got to remember. We got to remember, okay, that happened when I was at this point and stuff like that. We need to take heed and the reason why God have us looking the way that we look, or why God have us in the position that we are in. And the thing is, we got to really learn how to treat people. Thank you very much. Because a lot of stuff, what's for me is for me. Thank you very much. What's for you is for you. Thank you very much. And that's just like how it is. And we can't be around here upset for no reason because you don't never know. One person can change your life. One person can completely change your life. And that's what it's all about right now. It's just like making the proper changes so you can be able to move on. And forgiveness is the key. Even if you didn't forgive the person, just forget them. Thank you very much. Forget about them. When you forget about them, that's like better than forgiving. Thank you very much. That's how I do it sometimes. Sometimes I just completely forget about a person and I just move on. And that's what you got to do sometimes. You got to completely just get them out of your mind and stuff like that. Like they taking too much space in your head, and you got to just move on. Once you do that, guess what? You're going to be the most incredible person around because you're going to be happy and you're not. When you are on vacation, when you are doing things that's fun and enrichment in your life, you won't have no time to really worry about what the next person think or whatever the case may be. This one of them short videos, I just want to come in here and talk a little bit about forgiveness and how to overcome the different challenges when people are trying to hurt you. Trying to hurt you for a reason. And my thing is, you got to find your seasons and know how to apply the seasons to your life so you won't be derailed by your naysayers, your giants and stuff like that. Giants, they could be like your family members or your friends or whatever. A lot of the people that say that they your friend, 9 out of 10, they may not be your friend. So we got to be careful who we call our friend in this day and time, and be able to maneuver and learn how to move swiftly. Thank you very much. Because I'm like this. If I'm talking to people, I'm just going to say, okay, you know what? That's my associate. So, that's how I look at it. I call them associate, associate, and that's what it's all about. Associate, you never know if they're going to be your associate or they're just going to be plain shit. Thank you very much. That's what it's all about right now. You got to know who is your associate and who just shit. Thank you very much. You know, and that's what it's all about in this day and time. Just realizing who you are as an individual and stuff like that. You will know who who you are with the company you keep in this day and time. A lot of stuff you can't let people know what you are doing. You just need to do it and continue to move it on the right path, and that's what it's all about. And my thing is, you don't got to go around talk about who you hang with and all that stuff like that. So what? Who you hang with? You can sit. So what? Anybody can sit at a table with a millionaire and stuff. Does that make you better? Thank you very much. How you acting around a millionaire? That's the thing about it. Are you able to sit at a table and talk with the millionaire? Are you feeling uncomfortable around a millionaire? That's what it's all about. When you at a table, you should be like at equal stands and stuff like that. You at the table, thank you very much. When you are invited at a table, you shouldn't be uncomfortable at the table. You should be able to put your views and stuff like that on the table so it can be out for discussion, and you know how to better respond and relate, you know, at a table. Thank you very much. When you are sitting at the table, you're gonna put issues out there. You're gonna put solutions out there. You're gonna put what's problematic out there, so you can come down to some kind of solutions and stance. If they have the resources that you want and stuff like that, it may be good to sit down and take a few notes sometimes. And a lot of times, it's just like you just need to listen sometimes when you are at the table. Thank you very much. What's the use of being a student and you can't and and you're not paying attention? If you know it all, you don't need to be a student. You just need to be the teacher. Thank you very much. You just have to find people who gonna follow you and listen to you. Thank you very much. If you paying all this money for school and stuff like that, learn. You got to learn. You got to learn different things and stuff like that. Man, your teacher ain't gonna always be for you. Thank you very much. But at the same time, you are there to learn. You learn what you need to learn. Apply what you need to apply, so you are able to do what you need to do while you going to school for what you going to school for. You be able to apply that to your future occupation or whatever it may be, or your future craft. So that's what it's all about when you are a student. When you are a student, you are there to participate when it's time for you to participate. When it's like open mic, when it's time for you to get up and you do your project, you get up, you do your project, you perform, and you do it your damn best. Thank you very much. Whenever it's time for me to perform and do what I need to do, when it come down to final, I want to be the best at my craft. Thank you very much. And that's what it's all about. I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. When it comes down to a project, I'm gonna brainstorm it, and then I'm gonna apply the things. I'm going to get the notes, and I'm gonna apply, and I'm gonna build up what I need to build up, so it'll be able to convey to the audience, and the audience, it'll gravitate to the audience, so the audience will understand what I am putting out. And my thing is, you got to reach your audience and know how to take care of what you need to take care of in this day and time. That's what forgiveness is all about. When you do that thing, or you just forget about a person, you'll be able to articulate yourself in ways nobody wouldn't even vast and stuff like that. But when it comes down to forgiveness, it's all about character building, and you just got to know when to let go certain things and certain people, so you are able to do the things what you need to do in this day and time. So favor is on the ones who accept it. So you could be in the season of favor and you're not even understanding what your favor is, and your favor may be forgetting about a person. Thank you very much. Forgiving and just forgetting about that person. Thank you very much. Because a lot of times they're not going to apologize for their actions, and it's not required of them to do that. That's a part of life. If they really down for you and there for you, they wouldn't try to do anything to try to afflict you or your craft. So that's what it's all about in this day and time. A lot of times people butterfly over content and stuff like that. A lot of times people got to re-reference themselves, and they got to go back into the past in order for them to be relevant in the future or now. So that's what it's all about right now. A lot of times they got to go digging up in some stuff to try to find out stuff, instead of you just going ahead and just letting people know what you got, and you just put it out there. And that's what it's all about. Um, put out what you know, and put out things that could be a trend. Because my thing is, you could start something new by ideas, and that's where everything come in. And my thing is, you don't have to share all your ideas, but you could put some things out on front street. And my thing is, they a lot of your viewers, they may be content creator. A lot of your viewers may be just viewers. Thank you very much. A lot of your viewers may be just your customer. Thank you very much. A lot of your viewers may be just a supporter. Thank you very much. You know what your people are when they come to you and what advice they ask of you. That's what it's all about when you being a content creator. When you putting different things out, you'll be able to know your different vast audience. You'll be able to know how to characterize different people. You'll know what to say to people when you're talking to people. Thank you very much. But I feel what I feel, it may not be for you, but my thing is I'm going to tell you certain key things that can help you out. Thank you very much. And my thing is, if you are that content creator and stuff like that, and you doing real good and stuff like that, I will let you know. Not to gaslight you, not to love bomb you or whatever. I would just let you know you are doing a real good job. Everybody have different personalities, and my thing is, I just got to be me, and you got to be you. Thank you very much. But a lot of people gonna be like, "Oh, you trying to steal my shine?" What? We all are stars in our own right. This ain't nobody trying to steal nothing from you and stuff like that. And anyway, nobody ain't stealing nothing from you. People are taking from you. Thank you very much. When they watch you, they take from you because the thing is, everybody want to do a little bit better. And that's what it's all about right now. It's being the better you can be in this day and time. So that's where I'm at when it comes down to everything. And I am very proud of a lot of stuff that's going on in my life. And being the creator, you gotta know how to create. You got to know how to formulate. You got to know what's your next meal. What is your next meal? You gotta be able to manifest. Let's just put it like manifest your next meal. Manifest your next deal. Manifest. That's what this video gonna be all about. Forgiving, forgive in order to manifest. Forgive in order to manifest. And that's what you gotta always do. Cause my thing is, you can't let people put the lock on your dream. And a lot of things, while we lock in one place, it's because of just one person or a few people that was in your life and they told you these things that you will never amount to anything, you're a loser. And my thing is, this particular person, I know you're watching, and this particular person has said these things to you. And my thing is, you never gotten over the things what they said to you. And my thing is, this is your time now to resolve the issues that you need to resolve. And you got to ask yourself this question: are they where I want to be in life? Do they have the attitude that I want? And stuff like that. These are things that we got to do. We got to evaluate the different stuff that happened to us. And it don't have to be traumatic. It don't have to be, it don't have to be trauma no more. It could be like a transformation right now. And that's what it's all about. Transforming the power back. Get your power back. When you get your power back, you are able to use your power any way that you want in this day and time. So we got to spread the reinforcement so we are able to do the things what we need to do. Um, we may have, I don't have children, but you may have a child that you're trying to reach. You may have a parent that you are trying to reach and stuff like that. Maybe it's not meant for you to do it, but only thing I could just advise you to do and just pray for that particular person or whoever it may be in this day and time if you want that relationship back. But if you don't want the relationship, you're not forced or you're not obligated to be in that relationship, especially if the person don't know how to just simply just say, you know what, I messed up. Sometimes we got to say, you know what, I messed up and I truly do apologize for what had happened. You know, I want to start over. I know it's not going to be like how I used to be, but my thing is, I'm trying to strive to do better with the relationship that I'm trying to have with you. in this day and time. That's called maturity. That's called advancement when you are able to do that kind of stuff. But a lot of people, they may not want that kind of relationship, or they may not, because my thing is they see something within you. Your eyes are open. You are aware and you are awoke. A lot of times they used to get away with a lot of stuff because my thing is you was never aware or you was never awoke. So my thing is, um, when you are aware and awoke, when you are woken up, they may be asleep. Thank you very much. So when they are asleep, you don't have to necessarily let them know that you are aware of what's going on. You don't have to go and broadcast it, and you don't have to tell everybody what's going on, because my thing is that's what it's all about. They want that friction in the relationship, and the thing is they garner all the people that trying to come in and try to talk about your mishaps in your life. So that's what it's all about. A lot of people making a lot of money off of your trauma. Thank you very much. And that's what it's all about in life. And you wondering why when you get around people that you don't even know, why you feel so drained. Because in the spiritual realm, they can see a lot of stuff. They know your hurt, they know your pain and stuff like that. So they're going to try to capitalize on everything that's going on with you. So when you have insight and stuff like that, you'll know how to deal with and maneuver with a lot of stuff. So only thing we can do, if we have people like that in our life, we just got to let them know, hey, you know what? I love you, but it's best for us to do this. And you gotta pretty much take control of your life and your situations and the people who you are dealing with. And that's how I would do it. But it may be different for you, and that's how you have to do it sometimes. Sometimes you just have to look at things in a different eye, like, okay, you know what? Because people may say they want you around, but they don't want you around and stuff like that. Because they feel like you overbearing, and um if you have if you have a lot that's going on, a lot of times you just got to like pull back, and you just got to introduce different things in different situations at a time. 'Cause a lot of people, they're not going to be able to deal with you. Thank you very much. And you got to understand what's going on with them. They got a lot on their plate. Thank you very much. A lot of people got a lot on their plate, because my thing is they are called the people pleasers. Thank you very much. When you are people pleaser, you're gonna have a lot on your plate. You always feeling like, okay, I gotta give somebody something. Thank you very much. Either it's gonna be a plate, I am a good person, and this and that, or I'm doing this and I'm doing that. They gonna try every different avenue. The time that they putting in and pouring into other people, they should have been pouring it back into you. So that's what they do. They forget about a lot of stuff that they say and do, and then they just always go back to doing what they normally are doing. Because my thing is, they trying to persuade themselves that they doing what is right. And that's what they do. They don't really know if they coming or going, because it's a spiritual battle. When it's a spiritual battle, they're gonna go back and forth. It's gonna be like tug of war. They're gonna be pulling back and forth because they don't really know what to do in this day and time. So that's where we at in this day and time. It's an atmosphere thing, and my thing is you gotta be able to feel it in the atmosphere. When you feel it in the atmosphere, you will know what to do in this damn time. So it's time for recovery time. It is time for healing time, and it's time. And we are doing something. We are doing stuff to enjoy ourselves. We ain't doing things because we coping with something. We doing something because we are overcoming and we are advancing and we becoming who we supposed to become in this day and time. And that's where we are at right now in this day and time. We can't focus on what we're not getting. We got to focus on what we have to do to get it. And that's where we're at right now. We got to move a little bit different. We got tools out here we can use to do different things in order to help us. So it's our job to find out what resources that we need, um, doing what we need to do. A lot of stuff it's just gonna hit you. It's gonna be like, okay, all the tools right here. Thank you very much. I'm gonna use the tools and stuff like that. So utilize your platform so you are able to grow like no other. Thank you very much. Um, that's where we're at right now. So in this day and time, forgiveness it starts with you. First of all, you gotta forgive yourself. You gotta forgive yourself for all the hurt that you caused yourself over the years, all the stuff that you allow to happen to you over the years. So you don't so you don't have to keep on hurting yourself. So that's why I stand with everything, and I hope everybody get everything that they got need to get out this video. That's what I came in here for. You know, it's all a learning experience, and I know that everybody not going to help me. A lot of stuff I have to help myself. When God see you help yourself, guess what? The help will be available. You'll be able to tune in and tap into a lot of stuff. I'm a little bit different when it comes down to this kind of stuff because my thing is I'm learning. When you learn, you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna do a lot of different things. And my thing is I'm gonna do this thing until I don't want to do it no more. Thank you very much. Only thing you could do, you keep going and doing what you need to do, or you could just say, okay, you know what, this is not my time. But right now, it's your time to do what you need to do so you are a person with caliber and posture. And you got to have posture in this day and time so you can be able to move like no other. So that's what it's all about right now. I would like to thank each and every individual that come by. I'm speaking great things into everybody's life right now. I'm speaking great things into my life right now. Life is life, so we got to keep living. The best is yet to come. And you just got to have that attitude, expecting what you want out of life. Manifest and set affirmation so you become who you need to become. So that's what it's all about. I will put this out. I'm gonna put this out today. Thank you very much. And my thing is, I'm speaking. Whoever come in and get what they need to get out of the video, I'm expecting people to take this video and share it. Thank you very much. I want you to share. I want you to share the video, and I want you to be my subscriber. If you pick this video, if you chose this video, if you watch this video all the way through, you are where you need to be at. And my thing is, welcome to my team. Welcome to my team. And that's what it's all about right now in this day and time. Finding the right people that you can talk to in this day and time. So on that note, I'm about to get ready to get out of here. And thank you very much, everybody.